Dad, good morning. I just wanted to say, before anything else, that was a very moving story. And the musician, the guy who had to fight to get himself out of a bad household, he's pretty strong. Strong in a way I wish I could be. My son, let me tell you something absolutely crystal clear. Who said that you were not strong? Hey, someone's at the door. Yeah, Dad, I think someone's at the door. At the worst possible time. I'm coming. What the hell do you want? You know what day it is? Who doesn't know what day it is? It's you. The same homeless guy that won't leave me alone. Listen, I don't want to be nosy, but I might as well tell you the truth. I've heard that entire story, and honestly, it's not a story that you should tell lightly. What do you mean? The musician was 11 years old. He had a father who was a monster, who didn't appreciate him, who didn't appreciate any of his children. He grew up, years later, had a child, and then he later died. You think that's the whole story? You think everyone knows what happened to his son, Mateo? Yeah, he's 23, he grew up. You sure about that? Listen, I'm just trying to make sure my son actually gets some sleep instead of dwelling on a story that's real. You said it yourself. Listen, I was trying to warm up my son's imagination, but it's not a fake story. You said it yourself. You're right. Listen, I don't come over here to bother you. I come here because I'm the only person who actually sees that you're not just in pain. You're carrying everything like a star. Who isn't? Who isn't carrying pain on their back every day? Just listen to me. There's a part 2 and a part 3 to that story. And if you believe me, you would actually pay attention. Now listen. The day after that musician, his name is Fernando. Exactly. The day after he died, his son was forced to live with his grandparents. Dad, are you coming in? Yeah. Can I find this story on Google? Can you find it on Google? No, you said it was a made-up story. You said you met these people, right? I was being sarcastic. That's not sarcasm! You have a bad way of using sense of humor, do you? Can you blame me? I don't feel like actually being sarcastic. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'll check you later, okay? I'll check you later, too. It means see you later. Bye. Dad, I'm coming. Shit. Kyle, do you have any patience right now? Any patience? Kids. Dad, I didn't mean that. You didn't mean to what? You didn't mean to be impatient. When a grown-up is talking to another grown-up, what do? We stay silent because it's out of obligation? You're not exactly the people-pleasing type. I was never a people-pleaser, Dad. It was you, of course. I was just talking to that homeless man out there. To be honest, that homeless man is not crazy. He's the only one who actually wants to help. Not to be nosy, but because he actually sees you. Most homeless men only want money. Exactly. That's all. Most of them want money for themselves. But that guy didn't want money. He wanted to see you. And seeing me is a lot better than seeing anyone else, huh? He doesn't have family to go to, and he lives right on the sidewalk in front of our house. I'm surprised no one has called the police. No one has called the police because they knew what was going on. Or even worse, they just didn't give a damn. But we do. Of course we do. Now look, son. You want a part 2 and a part 3 to the story about Fernando? Yeah, about that musician who had a son and a wife. He deserves so much better than to be mistreated. He deserved a home where he could actually thrive. Most importantly, he was just a kid when his father told him that he should stay in his place. He wasn't a people pleaser. He was just a boy with big dreams. Just like me, and just like you. Wanna know what happened to your dreams, Dad? I don't talk about my dreams often, but they're real. You just bury them down because of grief. I know it hurts, Dad, but you have to believe me when I tell you this. Just because the world has taken away your dreams doesn't mean you can't dream again. Why else hadn't I settled down to start a family? Because you care, don't you? Kyle, I know you do. I know deep down that you were a people pleaser too. Yeah, to be honest, my grandfather was the mayor of the entire town. He didn't exactly care that this took place back in the 90s. You mean 1970s? Sure, 1970s. I wasn't treated like a son. I was treated like an experiment. Whenever I wanted something, my dad would give me something worse. Not because he just hated me, but because he was conditioned. He thought, this is what love is, so I must give my son this. I'm talking about myself again. No, you're not. I actually want to know the story about Fernando again. Part 2 and part 3. Fine. Hey, Mom, Dad is about to tell the story. Okay. I would like to hear it too. So this is part 2 and part 3, right? Yeah, it is. Basically, this is after Fernando, after he died, and yeah, his son, Mateo, he is forced to live with his grandparents. I'll tell you the story, but if you're willing to listen, buckle up. Part 2 and part 3. As soon as Fernando died, Mateo, his only son, was forced to live with his grandparents and his grandmother alongside his grandfather. He was unaware that family traditions were strict. Mateo loved his family, but he didn't understand that his family were not exactly what he imagined. His grandmother would always defend her husband, and the grandfather would make sure the entire house obeyed. The eldest daughter, Luz, she wasn't allowed to leave. After the incident where Fernando was a child who ran away, he never returned. And he never apologized for stepping out of the role that his family put him in. Hello, yes, we know, Mateo. Our boy Fernando has had a son, and with that son, you would stay with us. I was forced to come here after he died. I don't think that's fair. Oh, you want to talk about fairness. You don't know what fairness is. Well, I care about fairness. It's just that it's just that what? You will learn to never step out of line. You will learn that your needs come last in this household. And you will learn that this family doesn't have time for your nonsense. Do you understand? And take that ridiculous idol. That hat. It doesn't fit this family. I understand, Abuelo and Abuela. It's just that nothing. Take it off. I did. I took it off. What do you want me to do? You think you can talk back? I wasn't talking back, you. Get inside. Now, I can't look around. I mean, you have the most beautiful house I've ever seen. In the house now. Abuela, I said what I said. Now, in the house this instant. Yes, ma'am. I trained Fernando to be perfect, to uphold the family legacy. But he couldn't. He ran away and had a child. What do we do now? Treat him the way he was treated all those years ago? Think about it. Mateo knows nothing about this family. Oh, does he? Does he not know the consequences of disobeying? Let's see. Luce, talk to your nephew. It's the only way he will understand. Mama, I don't know. I mean, I never had children. He's 23. I'm only in my 50s. What am I supposed to do, Mama? Talk to him. Do you understand? Let that boy know he can't get away with anything. Do you understand, Luce? Yes, Mama. I understand. It's just... Yes, Mama. I don't know the correct order of where my hand should go. It sounds crazy, but I know that I don't belong. If only Father was still alive to tell me that I didn't have to listen. And I didn't have to follow the rules. Who is it? It's JAYLA'S. I had to unlock the door. Don't you have other siblings? Other Tias and Tios that I know? Of course, you silly boy. Not a boy anymore. Technically, you're 23. I'm 50. Older than your sibling. I mean, older than my siblings, of course. You sound proud of it. I sound proud of what? My legacy? Being trapped under my father's roof? Of course I feel proud of it. Way more proud of it. I love my family. You love yours, right? How could I love a family that trapped my father in a dictatorship? What? You heard me. You heard what I said. How can I love a family that trapped my father? Even though he had dreamed as a child. Not fantasy, but it felt like destiny. Like, if no one was gonna tell him what he could do, he was gonna do it anyway. Even if he was gonna be disowned. Even if no one would have called him son. Mateo, did you really hear the whole story? Because as your Tia, it doesn't matter as your Tia as not. What matters is that my father deserves so much more than what he is given. Raised in a household with 4 to 5 siblings? I was the older sister. I was trapped in perfection. What was I gonna do, Mateo? What were you gonna do? Not defend him. Be a coward. And the least I can do is be a people pleaser? No. A people pleaser wouldn't be as strong as your father was. A people pleaser couldn't even dare to point the obvious fact in your father's face. You dare to call him a people pleaser? My brother was stronger than all of us. No. No. No! How dare you say no? No. No. I will say no. Twice. 3 times. 1,000,000 times. As long as I can. Because if it scares you when I say no, then so be it. Mateo, no. I know who I am. And I'm not going to let anyone tell me otherwise because my father was abused. Abused. He didn't even have to be hit on. He had to be told that he wasn't good enough. What father tells his son to stay in line? Mateo, I was the eldest of my siblings. I had to make sure that I was the older sibling, making sure the house was all right. And you did. And you made sure everybody was under Abuelo's thumb. Abuelo, your Abuelo, was scared. He was afraid of losing power. Mateo, you're not thinking clearly. Clearly? I have never thought clearly in 1,000,000 days. I've waited to meet you, not because I was scared, but because I knew my father's trauma more than anything. I knew what he had been through, even if I haven't been there. I was born 6 months early, and to get that straightened out, how dare you tell the man that raised me that he wasn't even enough? Mateo! You don't think I kept my fantasies to myself when I was 2 years old because my My father, my papa, he told me to keep things to myself, that my dreams were nothing but fantasy that I should get rid of. And by the time my other siblings were born, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do, Mateo? Just tell me the truth. What was I gonna do? Just tell me. You think I'm a coward because I stayed quiet for all these years? You think I'm a coward? No. I was the only older sister, the eldest sister in the household that took care of my 18-year-old sister, my 20-year-old sister. It doesn't matter. And my 4-year-old little brother. You know what happened to him? As soon as Fernando left, he became sick. We didn't know what happened. He was a healthy boy and he just died. Just like that. Your tío, Jose, died. What were we going to do, Fernando? I mean, why did I call you that? Why did I call you by your father's name? You called me that because you saw something in me. Whether it was fear that I looked like him, or you knew. You knew there was something in me. You knew? All these years I held that fear of what you would think of me. Even when you pushed me away. Even when you try to bury the truth under family, under working hard, I know what's in you. I know what's in you. I know. I am a gift from the heavens. What baby is born 6 months early? What baby is told that they're just like everyone else? What baby is said, Mateo? What baby is told that they cannot be as the rest? What baby is told that they're just like everyone else? Just listen. Listen. Mateo. I can't tell you more. Yes, you can. You're the only thing of my father left. You're the only thing of my father that I ever have. Mateo, I can only tell you no. You can't only tell me. I need answers. And what answers do you need, Mateo? What answers? My nephew. The only nephew. I'm your only nephew? Yes. The only nephew that I have in this family. All of my sisters and brothers, they ran off. They all saw that Fernando had ran off. And what did they do? They left. They couldn't stand to be in the family. I wasn't good enough. Stop it. What makes you think you're not good enough? I wasn't good enough to break this curse. Curse. There's a curse in this family. I wasn't good enough to break this generational curse. I wasn't good enough to stop everything. I tried everything that my father taught me to, and guess what? Every single time I try, nothing fixes each other. Nothing ever breaks. I'm the person who was supposed to fix the generational curse, and it only gets worse. Mateo, you sound crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm awake. I'm awake in a world who refuses to listen to me. You think I'm crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I'm done. I'm done. I tried being like my father for far too long, and you think I'm crazy for saying the truth? You think I want to be the truth maker? You think I want to see the You think I want to see problems, see things that go, and that no one ever sees the solution? Mateo, you were just like your father. Because he sounded crazy. No, he wasn't crazy. He was the only person in the world who ever said he was the truth maker. He saw something that shouldn't be there, and he said the truth, even if it scared people. He didn't care. Why did you think I was born? Because he needed a son. No, because he needed someone to break the generational curse. You think I deserve to be left behind in the dark? You think I'm the one who deserves to be left behind? Mateo, please, listen to me. Where are you going? You cannot talk to Abuela about this. She will kill you. And Abuelo, he will do more damage than you realize. Do you hear me, Mateo? That boy, he was never a people pleaser. Never. He couldn't be a people pleaser. He couldn't even people please him way out of trouble. If that made sense. He can't people please himself out of trouble. He wants to be heard so badly, just like his father. It's almost like he's speaking to his father. He loves his family, but does he really want to belong? Oh my God. It feels like he's talking right through his deceased uncle, Romero. That man tried to protect all of us. But he wasn't a coward. He was just a man who tried to hide, tried to protect us. He wasn't a coward. He didn't have powers. He didn't have any special abilities. He just wanted to love us. He valued home more than anything. He valued family more than anything. And if anything, when Mateo came into our life, who am I talking to? Am I talking to the mirror or the wall? I just want to protect Mateo from the truth, but what am I going to say? That I'm the worst auntie he ever had. That I could have been better for the family. I'm supposed to be his Auntie Luce. L. His Auntie L. I can't even say my own name right. And it's because living in this house had already made me crazy. I'm not crazy, I'm just tired. Tia Luce. What? Why did you take your hat off? I didn't take my hat off because I was people pleasing. I took my hat off because I don't want to see you in pain. Why do you suddenly care? Suddenly care? I see your Tia Luce. We may not be on the same atmosphere as everyone else, but I want to say I was born because I was gifted. I was born because I loved your family. I was born because I love you. Stop it. You sound like a madman. No. I sound like someone who has been gifted. Why else had my father had been swallowing all the weight? My papa has been swallowing everything in his family. And you, the oldest sister, couldn't help but absorb everything. Absorb like it was just wind that you could take in your heart. Don't speak like that. No, I will. Because it's the truth. JAYLA'S. I just wanted to protect us. I didn't want my sibling to fall down the same path as my others. And why did you? If you didn't want them to fall apart, why did you? I love this family. If you love this family, if you loved us, you would have stopped this cycle a long time ago. Mateo, don't speak like that. Don't say things like that. Don't act like you hate me. I don't hate you. Then what is it? I think I haven't been good enough for you. Every day I try to make my father proud. Every day. Stop it. Mateo, wait! Mateo! Mateo! What are you doing? Why are you screaming like this? You never screamed like this. Scream? I wasn't screaming. I wasn't screaming, Mother. What am I gonna do with my own nephew? What would you do? That boy wants to be a part of the family more than anything. No, he doesn't. He wants to break a generational curse. A generational curse? Yes! Mother, why did you think Fernando went away? Why did you think this family had been broken? I'm defending him now so he doesn't fall under the people pleaser spell. It doesn't matter. Mother, you don't listen. When was the last time you ever did listen? You think I wanted that boy to become a people pleaser? I said to the stars, Fernando, if you ever had a child. Luce, you sound crazy. No. I sound like someone who is waking up, who sees my nephew for who he is. I said to the stars, if Fernando ever had a child, please let that boy be a gift from heaven and not the next generational curse who will be just as bitter as his grandfather. Listen here, Luce. Your father has taken care of the family for generation after generation. You think his father would want his family to fall apart? He cares about perfection. That's all he cares. Don't you interrupt me, Luce. I'm not the monster here. I'm the one who actually sees everything. The one who actually cares about the family. If you cared about the family, if you cared about the family, for God's sakes, if you cared about the family, you would have let Fernando be himself. You would have let our little brother, out of all the 4 siblings, you would have let him. Let him be himself. Let him go without fear. Let him live his dream. The heavens knew that he wanted a son. A son? Whether 9 months to 11 months early, it doesn't matter. 11 months isn't early, dear. It doesn't matter what. I'm trying to protect him. I don't know why I'm protecting Mateo. But I'm protecting him because I see something in that boy. And what do you see? What do you see, Luce? What do you see? A boy that is gifted, but he will become the worst people pleaser. If he ever tried to follow abuelos or any other generation, your father is just trying to do his best. And what best is he ever doing? What best is he ever doing, Mama? Do you think Fernando just hated us for no reason? Do you think that he just ran off because he was a coward? No, he ran off because he saw what his family refused to see. Fernando was brave. Brave to challenge the family. Brave to actually understand. Tio Romero didn't die because he was weak, because he died because he was scared of what this family can hold. Don't you dare talk about your Tio like that. No, I will. I will. Because Mateo would not grow up to be like Tio Romero. Mateo would not grow up to be like anyone who has been forced to be a people pleaser. We have been stuck in a curse. Don't you dare ever talk about the family like you know what's going on. No, I know what's going on. And I know for a fact that this family has been broken for years, over a century, over a million years. But this family has been broken because of what? Because of me? No, because of Father. If we had been a family all these years ago, it would have been you asking why this family is trying to wear a mask when they haven't been who they are. Why is the house doing that? The house never, it never does that. Let me see. The house could stop. The house shouldn't be doing that. But it isn't. It's not doing that. Something is triggering it. I told you not to ruin this perfect family. And you can't even listen. You. Where is that boy? I don't know, darling. I just think you just think. You just think, my beloved. After all these years, you just think that boy wouldn't be Fernando's son. He was born 6 months early. How could you do that, Papa? Oh, how can I do that? Simply, I know when a boy is weak. When a boy is weak, a people pleaser. A people pleaser? That's who you think I am? Yeah. I bury myself in books. Yeah, I look weak on the inside or the outside. But who cares? I've lost my father. My home has been burned down. And you think I'm the worst person in the world. But Lord, you have mercy right now? Do you? Do you think I have mercy? Because I look at you, Abuelo, and I see a man who can't even wake up to the fact that this family has been living underneath a curse that refuses to let hold. I care about this family. I love this family even when I don't understand. You think I'm the reason that ever since Fernando, my father, had left, but this family is falling apart? You think I'm the reason? Don't you dare. No, I will dare. I may not be my father's twin. I may not be anything perfect. But you're not going to tell me enough. I had enough of this. I had enough of this. This nonsense. This, whatever you call it. You don't know anything about Fernando. You don't know. That boy ran off because he wanted his dreams. That boy ran off. And his siblings had run off the moment they got older. Not when they were young. You think you know this family. Romero disappeared because Fernando refused to stay in his place, refused to lead the path alone. My wife, Valentina, didn't become a people pleaser. She became a ghost who loved her own lover. My daughter Luz didn't leave because she was weak, or because she loved her family so much. And do you know what family is? Family is when they support you. And you don't know anything about support. It's because you had no interference with the family. Anyone outside of Fernando, his children and grandchildren, doesn't matter, don't deserve to be here. You cannot stay in line. You cannot do any of it. And no, I will train you, boy. All you do is tear that family in half and try to build a new map that you can only follow it, never us. You think I'm the monster here because I see the truth? Yes. And you think I'm the one that allowed my father to run away? I am not the one that's putting a curse on this family. I love us, and if you loved us, you would have known what culture is. How dare you put that in my face? How dare you tell me I know what I don't know what culture is? Oh, really? Because if you did, you would have stayed in this house. If you did, you would have known what family was. Excuse me. So I'm the one that's actually being loud here. I'm the one that's actually telling the truth. Telling all the things that most people wouldn't even understand. I'm the one that's the monster, but pointing out that no one wants to hear. Abuelo, I loved you. Even when you became a monster, even when you... my father told me that it's your choice to forgive. He told me that. Oh, he did. He did. I could have hated you, but I didn't. Because I knew you were blinded by rage and anger from my father leaving. Your father, Fernando, left because he hated his family. He couldn't even come back for dinner. He couldn't even come back. He didn't care. Oh, he cared. He cared enough to leave. He cared enough to say, I will have a son. He cared enough to hold me when I cried for the first time when I was born. At 6 months. 6 months, boy. I don't understand. 6 months. You could have been dead when the darkness took you. You could have been dead when your father refused to let you go. Your father had every right to give up on you, and you chose to stay. Chose to stay when everything against you said no. You disobeyed the laws. I didn't disobey anything. I was a gift, and some gifts deserve to be hidden. How dare you? You think I'm just gonna let that slide? Let it slide. You are not a gift. You belong to the family, and you belong to me. Says the man who has a hook on his left hand. Right hand. It doesn't matter. I'm too angry at you to think clearly. I'm too angry at you to care. Fine, be angry. Because the next time you ever raise your voice at me, you'll regret it. I don't care. I've already seen things that most men would never comprehend. Good. You think this family is broken because of me? Because I'm somehow the scapegoat. It scares you. No. You're the scapegoat. You're the scapegoat because you could have been dead. I never needed a grandson who never followed the rules. You think I'm the problem? You think I'm the problem? Yes. You've never stopped. And you can't even defend me? Don't you dare talk to them. They are not your family. They are more family than you ever had been. Fine. Go throw your little tantrum if you want to. But I'm only telling you the truth. You could never be a part of this family if you wanted to. I am family. You are a fraud. You run off if you want to, Mateo. We'd never ever forgive. The light had brought you to this world. I fought because I felt my father. You fought because you were the only person in the room. You were scared of the darkness and you fought anyway. No, I wasn't scared. Then what were you? I was a child who was brave. I loved my family, and your family didn't care. If this is how you feel about me, how you think of me, and you couldn't even defend me, don't say you were scared. I don't want to hear it. Mateo, don't you dare. That boy is a weak child, just like his father. No. Fernando defended his family. He tried all he could, and you ever say he's a weak man? How dare no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare get in my face! But no, never. Never? That boy deserved more than he could ever have given. And what? Mama, Papa, the house. I don't care about the house. The house is shaking. And the more you keep letting it happen, you ignore it. Then what? Come on, baby. No. Then we will all die. And if we all die, we all die. How dare you? You're just heartless. Heartless. You have no heart, no soul. You don't care about the family. Oh, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Are you on this family side? Oh, do you care about it at all? Valentina, I don't have time for this. You are a narcissist. Papa, she had every right to say what she said. A narcissist? I don't fear you anymore. I married you. I thought you were the man that I could trust. You turn out to be just as worse as every single person worst. You are a nightmare walking in human form. You couldn't even treat our son right. You couldn't even treat our daughter right. You couldn't even treat our baby boy right. And you couldn't even treat Fernando right. You couldn't even hold our own grandson right. You dropped him like he was glass, and you let him shatter. Fernando? Why do I keep calling that boy that? It's almost like he feels like him, but he isn't. Mateo? 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 Made him run away? Mateo? 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 Where is that boy? My husband. It's been way too hard on him. Mateo. What do you want? I want to talk to you. To me. After everything that ever happened. Listen, no. I've listened far long enough. I've heard what he wanted to hear. Abuelo didn't just want me to be perfect. If I couldn't fit the mold, he wanted me dead. He was just no. He's never just angry. He's never just anything. He's a man who would rather destroy anyone who was underneath his bloodline than admit that he's hurting them. Mateo, your abuelo has always been like this. I'm supposed to realize that now? No. You're not supposed to realize it now. What you're supposed to realize is, why do I only feel like I'm the one protecting the family? Because Fernando was the one who always tried to protect us. We've always seen him as the child who tried to be annoying, or the child who didn't try to fit in. I wasn't the woman who tried to be hard on him. I was the woman who tried to love him in the way I could. You think I was the people pleaser? You think I wanted to stay in my place? You think my papa would be proud? Your father would love you the way you are. And if he was alive right now, he would be grateful for how far and strong you have become. For no one, it doesn't make sense. Why would he want me? Someone who had fought, someone who had seen things, dead. It doesn't make sense because your abuelo doesn't appreciate what is given to him. He doesn't see a gift from God. He sees something that should be thrown away. My abuelo doesn't care, no. Abuela, I want to protect us, and that's why you were born as a gift. Because you have that kindred heart, but I want us to care and love. You know what? Sometimes the most important gift, but try to tell the truth to everyone else. They are not the strongest. Because Fernando, he tried to fight back as 11 years old. And did he win? He could have won even if he wanted. He didn't care about winning. He cared about protecting us. In that cost, your father disowned him, even if he tried to protect us. My father was disowned, of course. Aladina, I'm getting you. I have to go. Abuela, please. I don't want you to ever feel like you're putting everything on your shoulders. I couldn't. And I would never. Now go. I love you, Abuela. I love you too, my grandson. What am I gonna do? Why can't I do anything right? I tried to defend his family, but why do I feel more like my father? I don't want to say I feel like him, but I do want to say that it feels like the past is repeating itself. I'm supposed to be the curse breaker, but he's dead. It feels like I did something wrong. I'm dead. He said, don't cry. He said, be yourself. But what am I supposed to be right now? Oh, how I tried. I truly tried. I stood on the sidelines all my life. And to be told that I didn't belong, I wished for a family that held me tight when I was alone. I wished for a family who couldn't push me away. What could I do now? I wish that I was different. I wish that I could fit in with the others. What could I do when I cry at night in my room, waiting for care? I knew that I was different. I knew that I could change things. I knew that I could stop waiting at bad days, waiting for someone to hold me. I knew that I could try. I knew that I could be a dad girl. I knew that I could try to break that curse. I could jump anywhere. I could make the field bloom. I could try what I wanted to do. If the family just saw me the way I was, I could make this world better. I could change the whole world. Who I am inside, so what can I do? Am I the one who's the burden? So what do I do? Who am I? I have been strong and patient. Tell me now, if I could be this way. I am sick of being this grandson who can't even do things right. I've been in pain. I don't know how long I've been, but I knew that I've been different. I know I've been waiting for a chance. I knew that I was different. I knew that I couldn't shake it away. I knew that somewhere inside I couldn't fit in, just waiting for that gift. I knew, but I was different. I've been waiting for a chance. Always standing on the side, always waiting for someone to see me. All I need is approval. They say that I don't please, but here I am begging for your approval. I would change the family. I would change every single rule if you just let me in. I could do anything, but I'm not waiting for anything. I can move the entire wall. I can change the brick of what I want. Who I am inside, who I am. I'm sick of waiting for who I could be. But I'm done waiting for I wish to be. Hold me now when I can walk through that door. I'm sick of waiting for that day. I'm tired of waiting for who I can be. Things I don't know who I am, but I know that I've been in pain for so too long. I wanted a family who could see me, but what do I know inside? So I tried to hide who I was. This is me. I've walked alone. I've waited for approval. Even my father said I was fine. Who could I say that I was fine? I didn't want approval. I just wanted one person to not lie to me and tell me who I was. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. I can't live like this, waiting for answers who I am. This is me. Just tell me when I can break that curse. Any curse for what a curse to who I am. I can't live like this anymore. I'm not worried, I'm just scared. Who I am in here. Just tell me who I am. I'm done waiting. Am I really that? Yes. What can I do when I want to save this family? Who am I really, really? Am I really that gift? Can I really fix it all? As I've always been the helper, no, I wish I could fix everything that I know, everything that I could try. Do you really think I'm afraid of helping us? Tell me now. Tell me the truth. Tell me if it scares me. Who am I? Do you really fear me? Tell me the truth, even if it scares me. I'm just not afraid. Do you really think I'm the people pleaser? Tell me now who I am. Don't let me sit in the dark anymore. I'm sick of waiting now. I'm just too late. Am I now? Have I been that son who has been trying to see who his family really is, but I failed at seeing who they really are? I have tried every day to see who they were. Now I see who they could be. I've never wanted to feel alone. This is me inside. All I know, but I can't be alone. Who am I? Could this be me? I've been dreaming of a life where I could finally be free. Let them see me for who I am. I don't care what they think. Let them see me as a villain. Let them see me as the person who causes problems. Me, I don't care what they think. Because I'm ready. Or am I ready? Or am I just scared of what they would think of me? Tell me who I am inside. What can I do? Because I was named Mateo, and was I left to rot in the dark? Do miracles exist? Or am I just a fool? What's that sound? People who deserve to save their family. They can't be me. I tried everything. What is that? Wait, come back! It's me, your father, Fernando. But I don't understand. Shh, don't speak. But what are you doing here? I mean, after all this time I thought you were dead. I didn't think you would actually be here. I didn't think you would actually... Shh. You should have messed everything up. That's why you're here. You're here to tell me that I failed this family. I've been in pain for so long. What was I gonna do? I begged for you to come. You think I ever abandoned you just because I died of old age? No. You couldn't have. You couldn't have. Papa, I waited for you every day. I've waited for something to happen, and you don't need me to help you. You know what to do. What do you mean I know what to do? I feel crazy. I tried confronting Abuela, but just can't see. They only give me answers, but I should just swallow, but they never tell me that. What am I supposed to do? What you should do. Break the family curse? Yeah. And if I try bad, what's gonna happen? You shouldn't try anything. Oh, really? What should I try? Just running away? Abandoning the family? No. No. Then what am I? A scapegoat to the family? Because you were a scapegoat, and now I'm here. Now I'm the next one. Who am I, Papa? You. You are my son. Yeah, I'm your son. So what? I'm just a boy who wants to save us, but doesn't even have a purpose. You have a purpose. We all do. And yeah, you became a magician, and because of that, the whole family hates you for it. What am I supposed to do? Just solve something that doesn't even feel visible to me? I'm not you, Papa. I can't save everyone. I can't even save myself from the guilt of being born different, of knowing that I could never be like you. Mateo, what? You think I abandoned you? No. You were just old. You just wanted to let go because you held in so much pain of trying to protect me. Protect the one son that you ever had. Now that I'm 23, I'm lost. You are not lost. You actually want to save us. Oh, how generous! Mateo, what? It's the truth. You want to save us. Us. Yes, us. Our family. I'm a part of the family, but why? Why what? Why haven't you stopped this a long time ago? I could've. But I wasn't born yet. Son, don't be like that. I wasn't. Oh, fine. I'll listen to you, Papa. What do you want? I want nothing. But I want you to promise me something. Promise? You said this years ago, and I would say it again. Promise me that you would never let this family get into your head. But Papa, I know what I said, son. Please, don't leave me. I need you. You already have what it takes. No. What do I do? Here I go. Again. What am I supposed to do? Fix something miraculous in this family? You think I'm... What? It's me. I know you never met me before. Never met you? Who are you? You're Tia Maria. Tia Maria? You are... I am... your Papa Fernando's sister. You... What are you doing here? I am here to tell you that this family... that your abuelo, he is not what you think he is. Oh, I know. I've seen right through him, and somehow I feel terrible for even seeing right through him. That he is a monster? No. But I can't even do anything right. Make me feel like I'm the failure for even caring, right? But no, Tia Maria. I didn't even ask how old you are. It doesn't matter. I'm in my 40s. How are you so young? How am I so young? Your Tia Maria has actually seen things. Of course. I don't have any, no cousins. And besides, out of everything, your abuelo, I have been in the family. Then why has anyone said that you abandoned? No. I would never abandon this family, not in a million years, Mateo. That was you ringing on the door? Of course it was. Who would it be? I would never abandon my mama or my papa. I would always stay here. Always. You think I would go anywhere? My father, Fernando, he left because he wanted to preserve his future. There was destiny in his future. And he was killed because of it. No, he wasn't killed because of the future. He wasn't killed because of any reason. He left because he knew he saw something in that household. And he had to leave before it got worse. Yes. Dear Maria, I don't know what you're doing here. I'm here because I was called here. By who? By abuelo? No. By something deeper than this world. I love you, Mateo. Even if I haven't been here to say it, I wasn't hiding. I wasn't living in this house. I created an underground tunnel where I could stay and be connected. An underground tunnel? stay and be connected. I knew that someday you would be here. You? How did you know? Did you find out? Did I find out? No. I couldn't have found out. I don't have powers. I don't have the chance to. I don't have anything either, dear Maria. But you're here now. I don't want you to say, I love you. Mateo, you have the heart of a sweetheart. A heart that would do anything for his family, even when he abused you. It's not right, but you love them. I love my family, even if I haven't known them properly. I always wanted to sit at the table and talk to my abuelo and abuela. Always wanted to see what the stars would be like, but I never had the chance. You have that chance now. You have the chance to see what you want. This family has changed, but we haven't changed. We love each other, and you, just because everything has fallen apart doesn't mean that you are alone. Alone? What are you doing? Get behind me. No, what are you doing? Get behind me. Mateo! Don't you dare hurt her. Please don't. What is going on in here? Papa, please. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just trying to what? Trying to cause trouble. Trying to make our family look, no. I wasn't trying to protect our image. I was trying to protect our image. That is what this family is for. And who cares about protecting this image? You are my grandson. You stay in your place. You think I'm the people pleaser? You think I'm the one who is silent because he's weak? No. Look around you. Look around you, abuelo. This family. Look. Every single one of them. Every single one of us. We are living in a nightmare because of me? No, I'm the one who has built this family from the ground and inside out. I told your father Fernando from the beginning. And little Jose, that boy had run off. Thought he was loyal to the family. Oh, he was loyal, all right? He was loyal to the end. Until you made him disappear. I wasn't the one that made him disappear. No. You made my great Uncle Romero disappear. You made every single one of them hide from you. We could have been a big family. We had a wonderful family. And because of your fear of losing power, you made them leave us. You didn't care about what this family would think. Oh, how dare you? How dare you say I don't care about us? How dare you say, but I'd rather put everyone on the side. I told your father to stay on the side because he didn't care. And so I say, let you be on the side instead. And so what? You made him become an outcast. You made him stay. But he refused what? Not because he refused to follow. He wanted a gift. He was a, don't you dare say a parasite. He wasn't a parasite. It was every single gift that he could have ever wanted. And me, I loved this family. I cared about us. Even when we weren't together. You couldn't even see it with your own eyes. Oh, I'm the monster here. You, a monster. My father Fernando was right about everything. You, a monster. You couldn't stop controlling your children. You couldn't even let go. You're the one who couldn't care less. You're the one who tried to destroy this family with your own hand. Don't you even dare! No, I would dare. I would dare like my father dared to dream. I would dare like I tried, wishing on every single star that begged me to bring me something that I deserve. And now I know what I need. Now that I know what I have a family that actually sees me. While an abuelo refused to actually care. You couldn't even care even if you were on your knees in front of a devil. I dare you. No, I would dare. Because for long I had been held back by fear. For long I couldn't even comprehend where I was. And now, me being the son of Fernando, I'm not afraid. Oh, you think you could talk back to me? No, I'm not talking back. It's you who's the problem. It's you who's bringing this family apart. You think I'm the cause? No, but you should have never been born. Abuelo, you should have never been born a stigma. A baby born that small could even handle the fragile of life. Don't you dare say that. I didn't fight because anyone was around me. I fought because I couldn't even stand the thought of being forgotten. A baby doesn't even know what thoughts are. I do. I know what it's like to have the devil. The demons crawl into my mind at such a small age. I just wanted my father. Just wanted anyone. I didn't even know what a father was. You think for a second you can tell me that you are nothing. You are nothing. I'm nothing. You are just a baby who should have died all these years ago. Don't you dare. You are nothing. And that's half of you. Why the hat? You don't deserve it. No, please. No. Please. That hat was given to me. Oh, was it? No. Was it? I had that hat for a long time. You don't deserve it. Hope I've been enough for you, Abuelo. Have I spent years trying to understand what a family is? Spent decades. Papa. Camila, not right now. No, it isn't right now. Because honestly, you're doing nothing but bullying that boy. And you're telling him that he isn't enough because he was born early? That has to be the greatest gift he ever is. He doesn't even have to do anything miraculous. He just has to be there. He just has to thrive. He just has to make a chance. And you try to put him down after all these years? Papa, you don't know him. And you don't even try to understand him. All you have ever been was a bully in disguise. And I would tell you right now, Papa, but he ever tried to love you? Yes, he did. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone thinks. But he is my nephew. Tia Camila. Why are you defending me after all this time? I'm defending you not because I don't know any better. I'm defending you because you're my nephew. And you don't deserve to be told that you're not enough because you're Fernando's son. Because you weren't born or raised to be Malibu. Exactly. You weren't raised to be soft. You weren't raised to be a people pleaser. Abuelo. You were raised to be forgotten. You were raised to be a child who couldn't even know who his family was. Raised to be trapped in a box and you couldn't be held. That's not true. It's true. True enough. You were weak. And a grandson of mine who was weak and could not thrive in his family. You deserve to burn and rot with all the others. No. Mateo, don't believe him. That man has always been sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. This whole time I've always believed what I could be. I've always believed that I could be someone. Whether I could be someone who could make my papa proud, or someone who could fall, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not a hero. I'm just a man who refuses to give up. I'm too stubborn to realize it. I love this family. I keep saying it, and you don't have to believe me. But do you have any idea how many times I cried myself to sleep every night? Mateo, do you have any idea how many times I try to protect the people who don't deserve me? I was brought here because I love too much. I was brought here because I knew that this family needed me. Mateo, this family isn't broken because of me. This family isn't broken because people are different. This family isn't broken because my father Fernando had left. This family is broken because no one has never ever loved each other enough to sit down with each other and say, hey, why are you hiding? Why are you really, really hiding? Why? What have I done? What have I done? Mateo! You've done nothing to contribute, and I've done everything I could. You are just like my brother-in-law, and you could have done nothing to protect us. Don't you dare compare him to my brother Romero. After all these years, you still try. After all these years. Papa, the house. I don't care about the house. Let it shrink the way it does. It proves that it never loved Mateo. Don't say that, Papa. Lose. I don't know. No, you didn't have enough. You told us that we should always follow your lead. Always should be perfect. Always should care. But who will we carry anyway? Were we people-pleasing because we just wanted to people-please? Or were we people-pleasing because we had to not disappoint you? Disappointment is not on the list. But it was true, Papa. He's not the burden. He is Fernando's last hope. He's the last hope. And if he dies because of you, so what? Papa? The house? Papa, the house. I don't care. You should care right now. I can't hold the door closed. Fernando's in there. I mean, his son. Why do we keep calling him that? Because something in his spirit screams that Fernando is guiding his son. Guiding? What do you know about the spiritual world? What do you know about... Oh, I know that the spiritual world means something. It means something? Yes, it means something. We need to get Fernando out of there. Come on. Fernando, sweetheart, open this door. We may have not been the best aunties, but we need to open the door. We need to let this go on. It passed by like a wind. No, you have been nothing but a monster, alright? So be it. How dare you? I have been nothing but your loyal wife. The woman who has always loved you. And you turn on the family just like this? Look at our daughters. They're crying out for our grandson. And you can't even open the door. Don't you dare! Don't you dare run off on me! Where are you going? Let this family burn. No! Get in there as fast as you can, Mama! No. Fernando, we're not gonna tell you twice. Open his door, Fernando. Why do we keep calling him that? Because our brother, he is inside of our nephew. What? That's ridiculous. I know. That's what I thought too. I thought I was talking to my own nephew, but he's speaking right through him. So we haven't been talking to her. I haven't been talking to my grandson this whole time. That's not true, Mama. What's true is that Fernando is trying to protect my nephew from being hurt. He's not talking right through him. He's saying, please, you have mercy on your side. Do not lose it. Even if you don't believe in miracles, or even if you don't believe in family, even if we cannot protect Mateo, we have to protect our family. You're right, Luz. You have all of us. Even if little Jose isn't here anymore, we are family. Mateo, open the door. Come on, open. Mateo, I know you hear us. Mateo. What is this? Mateo. Please. Open this door. Your abuelo is going to hurt you. I think the only way I would see my papa again. Please tell me, who am I? Please tell me. Mateo! Mateo, please! Does his family love me? Even when I haven't existed outside their orbit? Mateo! Don't! Keep away from that! I'm not afraid anymore. For the first time, I've seen things that would have broken most people. Most people would have never seen what it was like to be born the way I was. Different. People say being different is the one of the most terrifying things they could have ever seen. But now I see. I see what all your Tio Romero has seen. Darkness. So what? He wasn't hiding to be a coward. He was hiding because he cared. Cared more than he had expected. Mateo, don't talk like that. Turn around. What's going? What? Yeah, I can explain. No, you can't explain it. My great dear Romero? Yes, I can explain everything. But, but you're dead. You're supposed to be lying in the grave. You, you, oh, yes. Stop the stammering. Stop all the stammering. Stop acting like you cannot see me. But I can see you. I can see you. You're physically here, are you? The moment you touch that, the moment that you activated something darker than a curse. What's darker than a curse? A curse on top of a curse. Is that supposed to be sarcasm? Is that supposed to be linear language? Okay, please, I don't have time for jokes. I wasn't joking when I told you about the family would fall apart. Fernando's son. You, you, you were the one, but I thought my father and your father wasn't the one in your head. It was I, me, yes. After all this time. After all this time, you thought the impossible could be made by you? But but why is my abuelo? Why does he hate me? He doesn't hate you because you are real. He hates you because you couldn't even be part of the family. I didn't even know the family existed. I was sheltered. I was locked away. I was hidden. What could I do? What could you do? All you could do was hide. Look, you as a child, you so naive, holding your father tightly, your mother making you stoop. You didn't know what this family could have done. You were hidden for a reason. You were hidden because you didn't know what this world could do to a boy like you. Born 6 months early. You didn't know. What boy could have become a man someday and say, this family doesn't care? But you didn't come when you were a man. You came here when you were 2 years old. You didn't wander around the house like any ordinary baby. You came here and you stared around the room, scanned for answers. Didn't know why everything around you felt like it was a ghost following you. But now you know. Your father brought you here because he needed you to see that you were not just going to break a family curse. You were going to break something extraordinary. That's not extraordinary in a good way. Okay, because extraordinary is good, but extraordinary is somehow bad in the family gifts. In other cultures, so be it. That's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Couldn't shut your mouth. Because I know I look like you. I know I behave like you. Because you are my great nephew. And that has to be the most ridiculous thing. Unless you could give me answers to what I've been looking for, I could. But I won't give them to you right away. What would you give me? I would give you what you want. I would give you the whole world if you want. That's lying to me, isn't it? Or how did you know about what I would give you? Because my papa and my mama told me about manipulation. And you are a smart boy. You are one smart boy. Smart as one boy I know. Your father. He had the gift to see things that most people would overlook. And they would say he's different. But being different doesn't mean that you cannot see. But look here. Everything that I have seen from your abuelo, from my little sister, yes, Valentina is my little sister. We've had a bond, a special bond, until my father said, oh, yes, told us that we shouldn't be together. And you know what? Did that make me bitter? Oh, you're right, it made me bitter. It made me cold. It made me want to isolate. And everyone else in his family had to pay for it. But everyone else kept saying that my father was talking through me. Oh, your father talking through you? That's a fairy tale. Because it wasn't your father who was talking through you. It was me. This whole entire time. But yes, you spoken to your father's spirit. You spoken to him, draw him up close, felt doubt. But if there was one thing that you have never seen, it was me. I brought you here all along. You felt something tug at your shoulders, and you followed it. Followed it like a little child who was afraid. Stop. If this is true, then why hadn't I known? Because you don't deserve to know. What could you give me? Could you give me anything? I could give you the whole world if I wanted to. But you think I'm a manipulator? Obviously, you have this glowing orb. So what could you give me? I could get you a family but killed. I could swap you with another. I could say that you don't belong here. But could I do that? If you were bitter enough? No, I'm not bitter. I'm done. There's a difference between being bitter and between being done. If I hated this family, if I wanted to tear everyone apart, I would have. But you think I didn't. Why do you think I wouldn't? Because you were the monster? No. I knew the heavens would send you. I knew you would come try to find me. I knew you would be unsure. And I didn't want to tell you. You think I was the monster? No. I was the only one who will ever protect you when your father had disappeared. Do you think I shouldn't have been born? Tell me, to your great Flamel. No. You don't deserve to feel that guilt. When you were a child, and you were young, when your mother and your father loved you, they said that they didn't want a normal child. They said they wanted someone who would break something that hurt the family. Your father had nightmares every single night. He couldn't sleep. He would toss and turn every night.